95% of Chinese iPhone owners would abandon Apple without WeChat. So follow up on the previous story about WeChat. This goes to show you the significance of WeChat in China, which, again, we've been talking about, but we couldn't really put our finger on. It was hard to know exactly how big of a deal WeChat was. We have both witnessed the significance of WeChat a couple years back when we were in China, but it seems to only have grown in significance, billion users at least, and daily users will. This is the operating system of the masses in China. You log into WeChat, the first thing you do, and you do most of your activities right within WeChat.
It is pretty much an operating
It's
system.
an OS. Yeah, it's very, very important. So when the talk of the WeChat ban or the potential vanishing of the WeChat app from the app stores globally started to come about, the question then became, what happens to Apple's sales in iPhone sales specifically in China? Original estimations from Ming Chi were saying Apple could hurt up to 30%. I don't know if it was total shipments of units or revenue, but a 30% hit. But this, we have evidence here that it is essentially 100% of the Chinese market in the absence of WeChat. Now, this data is coming via Weibo, Chinese social media platform, where 1.2 million people responded to a survey on the platform. The question was whether or not they would continue to use an iPhone in the absence of WeChat being available for it, or if they would switch to another device in order to continue to use WeChat. And 95% said they'd be done with Apple if they couldn't use WeChat on an iPhone. That's a tremendous consensus.
Yeah.
It's huge. iPhone loyalists across China are now reconsidering their attachment to the device after Donald Trump issued an executive order last week barring U.S. companies from doing business with WeChat. Those are those transactions I'm talking about. The ban threatens to turn iPhones into expensive electronic trash, said Hong Kong resident Kenny Wu, who sees WeChat as one of the most essential software on his handset. WeChat isn't just a messaging service. It's basically a whole operating system. The average Chinese person picks up their phone and immediately opens WeChat. Pretty much everything else they do happens within the single app. Payments, communication, social media, you can do anything in there. And so this is big. You start to understand why these phone calls are taking place. Tim Cook, he's on the line directly to Donald over this stuff, saying, look, man, we're going to lose the whole market. He's probably bringing this survey right now. This is money that we're currently earning. We're an American company. What can we do here? Can we cut a deal? Can we find a way? Can I get rid of WeChat everywhere else? Can I just have WeChat in China? Is that okay?
Can I get you a free subscription to Apple One?
Yes.
That might solve it.
I'll give you unlimited access to the Apple Gate through the wall.
Yeah.
All the services, all the news you want to read. Of course, then he would say it's fake news anyways.
Yeah.
So
he pulled out the Trump card again.
Yeah, it's another Trump card. It's what he would be looking for. But if anybody was curious, and it's a survey, so take it for what it's worth. A ton of respondents, but it is just a survey. 1.2 million responses with 1 billion users. See, that's a big number. I don't know if I've ever seen a survey with 1.2 million responses. Whatever. Take it for what it's worth. 95% of Chinese iPhone owners would abandon Apple without WeChat.